Welcome to our very first episode of Unfiltered Business featuring yours truly, brought to you by DollaSox Holdings. Classes in session. Welcome to Unfiltered 101, where you are about to learn how to establish your business and your business credit in less than 10 minutes. Trust the process. Follow what I say step by step, and trust me, you will be well on your way. Yes, that rhyme. This is a method that I have proven to be successful over and over and over again. So, as always, man, before we start, please make sure you click that subscribe button, like, share, and definitely comment with any questions you may have. Without further ado, let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just a little bit for y'all. Just had to do a little something different. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this business credit, man. Let's go. Our first step in establishing your business is first, you need a business address and a business phone number. These are important. The reason why these are important is because when they go look at your credit profile, they want to make sure that you are not operating in your house. I mean, technically, we'll talk about that later and get into the more specifics of it. But the first thing you need to go ahead and do is establish a business address and a business phone number. Two links are below. The chalkboard app, what it does is that it gives you the functionality to actually answer a second line on your personal device. And then also we want to go and sign up for US Global Mail, which gives you a virtual PO box, which gives you the ability to actually establish a business address and you can operate your business from wherever. You don't have to operate it from this particular address. Second thing we're going to go also, let me step back on the phone number. Now, if you don't have a Google Voice number, Google Voice is an alternative. I haven't found out how to actually get around establishing another Google Voice number. That'll be something probably in another video later on. I'll probably do here on Unfiltered Business. But that's definitely an option as well. Google Voice also rings to your personal device without interrupting your personal line. Now, let's go ahead and go on to the next thing we need to do. We need to obtain a website. We need to say a website. My website personally is going to be Unfiltered Business, DollaSox Holdings. Um, I get mine from Ionos. Ionos is $1 for the first year and $12 for every year after that. Again, I put a link below. If you don't feel like, paying somebody on Fiverr, we're going to talk about that later on as well. If you don't feel like paying somebody to do a website, you can create a simple website, straight, simple, to the point on Linktree. When you buy your domain, you can link it up to Linktree. And when people go to your domain, it will go straight to your Linktree. And your Linktree will just have different links of whatever information that you want to offer. Me personally, on mine, what I do is I have where you can sign up for a one-on-one with me for a business consultation. And I also have on there my free e-start guide on establishing business credit. So after you finish listening to this, go check it out. Go get it. Again, it's going to be at DollaSoxHoldings.com. Your next thing you want to go ahead and do, you need to register your business. If a business can't find you and you don't have an online presence, 9 times out of 10, they're probably not going to honor you any type of business credit, even to start out with those tier 1 accounts. And again, that's going to be in the next videos discussing those tier 1 accounts and how to obtain those. So what you're going to do is you're going to go on Google and just Google, register my business with Google, and it'll automatically pop up with the information that you fill in. And you're going to fill in, and this is important. This is why this is important about that phone number and that address. You're going to go ahead and that information, your phone number that you registered for on Chalkboard or Google Voice, and your address that you got from US Global Mail, you're going to input this information into Google so that when businesses actually search you, they can also validate your information across the board. Once you go ahead and get that information, the next step is equally as important. We want to file a tax ID. Again, the link is below to file your tax ID. All your information is straight up. It's with the IRS. You give them your information. You choose your business filing. Again, we'll talk about that later in our upcoming videos. Choose your proper business filing. Whatever you do, do not do DBA. DBA is still attached to you. You can choose any other filing but DBA. DBA is still attached to you. It's called doing business as. All it is a fictitious name of you stating you're doing business as this name, but it's still associated with you. So we do anything but a DBA. So your next step, you want to go ahead and file that LLC. File that LLC. That same thing. It's almost hand in hand with the tax ID. Again, that'll be something that we'll discuss in another video. But you want to go ahead and file for your LLC, whatever state that you're in. Like for the state of Texas, I just look up the Texas Secretary of State, pops up. It's 5 minutes. You get your LLC. You don't need to pay anybody like LegalZoom to file your business structure. Save your money for your business operations. Your next step you want to do is you want to file your DUNS. Once you file your DUNS number, they give it to you immediately. You want to put that away along with your tax ID. Your tax ID you get immediately as well. Those two numbers are important because those are the two numbers you're going to be using to apply for business credit. Your next thing you're going to go ahead and do after you've done all this, cross-reference again, make sure all your information on Google matches up with your business address, your business phone number. When you file for your tax ID and file for your DUNS, make sure that, again, important that you use the same business address and the same business phone number. Because, again, when you apply for business credit, these companies will cross-reference that information based upon your DUNS number and your tax ID, as well as your business name. Some businesses will also go to your Secretary of State and look up your information by your business name, or look for your LLC by your business name. And if it's not registered as a registered agent, that's another reason why you may be rejected for business credit. Now, the next step, once you've got all that out the way, you want to go apply for a business banking account. Now, there are several options. Again, I have links listed below to different accounts. Personally, the one I like using is called Lily. And it's a quick setup, sets up in 5 minutes, and you're good to go. The only difference with Lily is that if you do an S corp or a C corp, they won't. It's kind of tricky, but they say it's an option coming soon, so just keep up on the lookout with it. But it's still registered as it's registers as a business account for you, so that's what's key. Once you have all of this done, once you have all of this done, you're smooth sailing. Now we can start applying for what we call tier one accounts. Those things, that's what we're going to talk about in our next video. Tier one accounts are accounts that give you business credit on a net 30 basis. What's a net 30? Make sure you check us out next time. I'm going to explain tier one accounts and net 30s and net 60s and how those tier one accounts work and how they give you the ability to start the foundation of establishing business credit. Remember what I said before, so let's do our checklist. First step, what we need to do, business address. Second step, business phone number. Third step, website. Fourth step, link tree. Fifth step, register on Google. Sixth, file tax ID. Seventh, file DUNS. Eighth, file your business filing on your Secretary of State site. And step 8, what are we doing? We're establishing business credit. So make sure you check us out next time right here on Unfiltered Business. Part 2, we're going to be talking about establishing those tier 1 accounts and what is a net 30. Until then, peace.